Hello everybody and welcome back to Stu's Tech. Today we have to talk about that Xbox Series X show. What happened? And well, if you like this channel, please hit that subscribe button and that notification bell and share so that this channel can grow. And oh yeah, hit that like button. The more likes, the more relevant my channel becomes when people are searching in YouTube. So hit that like. Once again, welcome back to Stu's Tech. Let's talk about this showcase that Microsoft had July 23rd. I don't know what to say, especially when you just want Microsoft to do something right, to show something that says, this is the Xbox Series X. After the event, I know that a lot of YouTubers and other gaming news media went out straight away with their comments, but I had to sit on it and think about what the heck just happened. Well, let's go ahead and say this. We are gonna leave Halo for last. I'm not sure who the heck is putting these events together, but Microsoft, I'm free. I can help you out. And yes, I could do a way better job than whoever is in charge of putting these things together right now. Anybody that wants to show the narrative on we have the better box, the more powerful box, could do better than what you guys are doing right now. Isn't that the theme? Isn't that the center of this whole console war for next gen? 36 CU versus 52 CU. This is the issue right now. Microsoft is not sticking to that theme. Show the power. Show why you are calling this the most powerful console. That's what you have been touting. And we get half-baked Halo running off a mid-tier PC that is used for debugging or whatever, and just a bunch of games that looked like good, but just wasn't enough. Right now, at this very moment, everybody is saying, I guess Mike Cerny was right. CUs mean nothing at all. All of that extra power means absolutely nothing. So what am I really talking about when I am saying that you can do a better job? Are you never going to be satisfied, Stu's Tech guy? Are you always going to complain? Are you always going to rag on whatever Microsoft does when it comes to its reveals? No, not if they do it right. Let's go ahead and really think about the time that we are in. All right, let's go ahead and do this. We are in one of the worst years that I have lived in my entire life. In the beginning, Kobe and his daughter, along with the passengers, are gone in an instant because of a plane crash. Then, COVID-19. And everything closes. No restaurants. No more going out. Social distancing. No more sports. No conventions. No concerts. Schools are closed. Shelter in place. And of course, other things that have happened that just makes this year even worse than what it had been. Now, let's go ahead and do this. Let's really think about this. Think back to all of the E3s that we have had. They show the games. People can watch them on TV or they can stream them on the computers. But then people actually get to play them. They have booths set up so that people that write articles about the games and gaming can play them and experience the games. And then they go and hype them up if they're good. But we don't have that right now. We can't do that because of our current situation. So that means you have to show the games. Play the game. That's what I have been saying. Don't show Tetris during the hour. Tetris? You could have shown games like that during the pre and post shows. Come on, man. That doesn't show me the theme that Microsoft has been throwing around. Show me something that matches the swag when you said, we've seen what PlayStation has and we're pretty happy with where we are right now. Yeah, well, as a Xbox guy, I'm not happy because as I speak right now, Microsoft with their Series X is the laughingstock of the gaming community. You, my friend, have lost. This was the time to persuade people on the fence that had a PlayStation this generation to go to the Series X, that were interested in the Series X to go to that platform, and you completely botched it. No mic drops, no jaw-dropping graphics, no most powerful console showing. Microsoft, if you are listening, and I'm pretty sure that you're not because this is a very small channel, but if for some reason this comes across your freaking desk, fire that guy that put this together because it didn't do anything but make memes. Not all press helps you, and right now it's all bad. Of course, you have some of those people out there trying to do damage control, but you didn't see that after the PlayStation event. It's done. You lost this round. I'm not saying that the Series X can't produce great and awesome graphics, but right now, everything that the Sony fanboys have been screaming at the top of their lungs about that freaking SSD and that the PS5 is better is true, according to what has been presented. I've talked to people that were going to buy the Series X before the PlayStation 5, but after this showing, not anymore. They are all in Sony's corner now. So let me tell you what they should have done. And this was easy. Easy! This is not me as a baseball or football fan that thinks that I can scout better or put a roster together that will outperform what they have. No, this just makes sense. You have some games that I thought looked pretty cool. Let's go ahead and name them, shall we? Medium, Gunk, Stalker 2, Phantasy Star Online, Crossfire, Warhammer Dark Tides, and yeah, the Tetris game. Don't get me started on Halo right now. But these are all games that are launch exclusives. That means that they're probably ready. Alright? Play these games. Load them up and play them. Have a slice of the game where you're doing some cool things, like what people would have experienced during an E3 in the booths as they tried out the game. You have to do this to show people what the game is about. You can't continue to do what you did pre-COVID. You have 7 games that you could have played during that hour. If you did 8 minutes a game, that's about 56 minutes, or you could have done 5-minute game sessions with the producer talking about the game and what they were thinking about when they were building them and where the character is and what the mission is. How hard is this? How hard is this? Is this too much to ask? And with the rest of the time, you could have said, oh yeah, we have other games too, and have shown them quickly. Or maybe show them during the post-show. Quality versus quantity. And from what Microsoft has been saying about having the strongest console, you have to make that argument with the games, not with your mouth. I don't know. I just think that it was too easy. But Microsoft, in Microsoft fashion, said, man, we're doing pretty good. Ready to mess up? And everywhere that I'm looking, PlayStation is now the more powerful console with RDNA 3 features. And that's why Xbox looks horrible, because they're the old guys. They aren't innovative. That's why the graphics suck. And you know what's worse? Even though it's not 100% true, this is what was echoing in my mind. The older consoles are going to be holding the Series X back. And that's exactly what was shown during the event for most of the games. I'm not saying all. Forza looked awesome. I still think that Medium is going to be fantastic. I thought that Crossfire was awesome. Warhammer, well, CG movies that nobody cares about anymore. Can we stop? Can we stop? Please. Please. Game devs, stop showing freaking these CG movies, man. We've been done with them. Nobody cares about freaking CG movies anymore. Ever since we got into the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, we never cared about the CG movies. We just want to see the game. Don't show that any longer, please. Now let's get back. Now let's just pause a little because it really looks like I'm just hating right now, but I'm not. Let me explain. If this was after the launch of the consoles, I wouldn't care because people already know and have seen what they have to offer. If this was post-launch, I would have said it was alright. I think they could have improved in some areas, but the problem is that it's not. You are supposed to be showing something to get people excited about the craziness that is about to happen. The next gen power. And you, Microsoft, are supposed to be the most powerful console, and so far you have fallen so short of that title, and you're letting Sony just freaking bask in the mistakes that you have been creating, and they've been feeding on it, and they've been getting momentum. Oh my gosh, man. Keep with the theme, Microsoft. Sony did it, and of course it wasn't the best graphics. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the first games that are coming out of the consoles, so of course they aren't at the pinnacle at what the consoles are capable of, but PlayStation got people excited when they showed the games. Look at how I am. I'm frustrated right now. I'm frustrated. It got me excited. The PlayStation event got me excited, this is very frustrating, especially when they dropped this bombshell. This is the bombshell that just destroyed it, right here. Okay, let's talk Halo. Let's talk Halo. That infamous word Halo, right now. The butt of all memes, right now, as I speak. How the heck are you gonna show a 4-month-old demo? Who the heck is supposed to be the quality control for this event? Did this slip through the cracks? Did somebody just like not watch this? Was this supposed to be the freaking cornerstone of the damn event and nobody freaking oh wait, hold on, let's not get angry because it wasn't being played on the Series X. It was being played on a mid-tier computer that isn't built to run games. Yeah, let's add to the dumpster fire. Let's add to the dumpster fire with a nuke. That's what we're gonna do. Good job, freaking Microsoft. If we're gonna go out, might as well go out in the wildest fashion ever. So I have to be real. It wasn't super bad looking, but I was being super critical at the same time. As an Xbox guy, I am an Xbox guy. Okay? I want to say this one more time. I am an Xbox guy. Let that sink in for a little bit. The reason why I was being super critical is because of the narrative. The new narrative. The SSD narrative. The PlayStation has already been crowned the winner of the SSDs. And after this Xbox Series X event, I will sultingly hand them the belt. Microsoft, my man, the Velocity architecture is supposed to close the gap. But what was shown was horrible. And the troubling thing is that there were assets popping up in the background. That's not supposed to happen. And you strengthen Sony's argument that the PlayStation is better than the Series X. The game looked flat, and that monkey dude in the back looked so unfinished. I liked what he said. It was cool. But man, oh my gosh. So that's the video. What do you guys think? You think that Microsoft did a good job? Could they have done better? Do you think that I'm overreacting or that I'm right on the money? What would you have done differently? And if you were on the fence on getting the Series X, are you still sticking with the Series X? Or has Microsoft made a pretty compelling argument on why you should get the PS5? Let me know in the comment box. Like always, my friends, live long, play hard. I'm out.